Hi everyone, I'm Joan Shay from PetalPlay and welcome to another episode of PetalPlay Tips. Today we're going to talk about another marking tool. When you're trying to transfer markings onto very dark fabrics, it's very hard. You can't see through them. Even with a light box, you can't see through black fabric or dark green fabrics or even sometimes the white fabrics because they have so much paint on them. And you definitely can never see through bonded fabric. So that's when I would turn to this marking tool, and it's called Saral Paper. Saral Paper is a lot like our old dressmaker paper where you used to have to use that serrated roll to transfer your markings onto your garment, with one big exception. That paper had wax in it. This is wax-free. It's a chalk paper. Saral Paper comes really in two different ways. The one that I like is this multi-package like this, because in this one package you have 5 different colors. You have the yellow, red, blue, white, and then there's a graphite one. I recommend that you just, when you open your package, take this graphite one out and I just throw it away because it automatically gets all over your hands and all over your fabrics, and then it's no good anymore. You also can buy Saral Paper in a roll like this, just like you would get wax paper. But the disadvantage of this one is that you get a roll of white, or you get a roll of red, or a roll of yellow, and you don't necessarily have the colors that you need for when you're marking. So I'd like to show you how I would use this Saral Paper. Many times if we're doing a bird, this is the hummingbird for an example, and many times you need to transfer some of your markings onto your motif so that you would know where the placement is for your different pieces. I need to transfer these markings that are here onto this bird, and I cannot see through the bonded fabric. So I would take a piece of Saral Paper and place it over the bird on my light box. Then I would simply take my pattern and line it up with the bird. Once it's lined up, I use this Hera marker because it has a very strong, sharp point on it. You need to use something that's going to be very dense on here, because something like a pencil wouldn't make the line sharp enough. So that's when I use this Hera marker. And then all I have to do is to trace these lines using the Hera marker onto my bird. And you want to make sure that you use a color, of course, that's going to show up onto the piece of the fabric that you're marking. Once I get these marks all transferred on here, I can remove my pattern and remove my marking paper, and then my marks are all right onto this bird. I'm not sure if you can see this. I can see it very clearly, but if you wanted to at that point, if it wasn't quite clear enough, then you could take your very sharp mechanical pencil here and just simply trace the lines again, and you would be able to see. This now gives me the placement of where I'm going to put my feathers for the different portions of this bird. Well, that's my tip for today. I'm glad you joined us. Don't forget to frequently check my website, www.petalplay.com, to see more tips and also to view more patterns and see my latest designs.